So were you saying then, Billy, when we talked about baptism, that you don't believe in infant baptism, or you're happy with it?
No, I'm not happy with infant sprinkling. It's not baptising any, it's sprinkling. And baptise means to dip.
Right.
You see, and John the Baptist could be called the dipper, you see.
Yeah.
But I don't believe it's in sprinkling. I don't believe the child has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
You see.
All right.
And I believe when it reaches the age of understanding, then it can come to Christ. And there is a verse in the Bible somewhere where it doesn't emphasise baptism at all. It's just coming to Christ.
Okay.
It doesn't mention baptism.
Okay.
Well, I was converted when I was 15.
Yeah.
But it was about 5 years later I was baptised.
Yeah.
In the Baptist church, and I always wondered at that Baptist church in Glasgow. I forget the name of that church, but I think it might have been the minister that was on that boat that was sunk. He said God couldn't even sink it. What was
The
that?
Titanic, not the Titanic.
And I just wonder if he went to that church because he was preaching to people as he was dying to make sure they were coming to Christ. You see, Harper Memorial. That's the name of the church.
Yeah.
Harper Memorial, that church in memory of that man, you see.
Right.
But I'm not interested in denomination now, you see. The thing is, if anyone says, are you a Protestant? I'm not ashamed of the word Protestant.
No.
But I believe it's better to say I'm an evangelical Christian.
Okay.
I believe in the Old and New Testament.
Yeah.
You see. And I believe in the batters as well, for it holds them together.
In the what?
I believe in the batters as well, for it holds them together.
All right. But do you think...
Are you employed by the Roman Catholic Church to do this?
No, they're too mean to give me any money.
Sorry?
They're too mean to give me any money.
And you do it on your own?
I'll see if I can get some of that Vatican gold, you know, that they keep in the basement. I'll try and get hold of some of that. No, I mean, this is just voluntary.
Yeah.
I also enjoy coming here, meeting born-again Christians and others.
Well, if you get born again with the Spirit of God, you'll have the message. And you'll forget all this.
Well, we will see.
You will.
We'll see.
You'll forget all this. Because remember, Luther was steeped in Rome, steeped in the teaching. And John Calvin was the same. And John Knox in Scotland. They were all the same, and they were reading the Bible, and they thought, what's being taught me is not true. And they came to Christ. And Luther was going up the Scala Sancta in Rome, and he wondered how much he had to do to get his sins forgiven. And all he could do was pray to get his friends out of purgatory. And that's another thing, purgatory. There ain't any purgatory. You're cleansed by the blood of Christ in this life, not purified by fire. Now, you know it all, you know it. You've got it in your mind. It's getting it in your heart. That's the thing.
Now, if you've said a few things there.
Yeah.
So we'll just deal with the last one for a bit then. Purgatory. Now we say that we all agree that nothing unclean enters heaven. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that when I die, I won't be perfect.
But you will in Christ. That's the thing, that's justification by faith.
Okay, now you say in Christ I'll be perfect.
Yes.
But if I give me one of them, thank you very much, dear.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're all right. Now, when I die, although you say in Christ I know I'm not a born-again Christian, but let's imagine I was for now, right? I will die in Christ, perfect, but me, this thinking, living, breathing person, although my body will be in the ground, my personality will go to heaven with all my faults and all my deficiencies in my character. And I can't go into heaven like that. And I know I'm a wretched Catholic, but even born-again Christians are a bit like me in that we have these defective characters.
I believe that Christ died for your sin, for the past sins, the present sins, and any sin that you can commit.
Yeah.
So some people then say, oh, well, I can live how I like because my sins have been dealt with at the cross of Calvary. But your sanctification is the important thing. and they mix up sanctification with justification. Sanctification is the outworking of the indwelling Christ. That's what sanctification is. And when we die, because we're born again, we go right into his presence as though we'd never sinned. That's justification by faith, and faith alone, just as I have never sinned. Now, it's a very difficult doctrine to accept, but when you're born again, you accept it, and you know it. Anyway, I'm going to go now.
Oh, all right then, Billy.
I'll call you my friend.
I won't detail. Oh, well, I'm very grateful. I'm honoured.
You should be.
I'm honoured, man. We will talk again.
I wish I had your teeth.
You know,